Residents of park homes in Scotland say they are being let down and left out of pocket because of a lack of financial support to adapt their homes. It's believed more than 8,000 people live in residential mobile homes across the country. But many with disabilities have told STV News they've been unable to receive local authority help to make changes, such as installing ramps or wet rooms. Callum Clark has more.
So I have to go sideways.
Jane Hargreave suffers from arthritis and fibromyalgia.
It's a squeeze to get in.
And 3 years ago decided to sell her two-storey house in Leicester and put all her savings into a park home near Blairgowrie. But her bid to have her new home adapted to her needs has been rejected by Perth and Kinross Council because it's not considered a permanent structure.
I had them done in my house down south. I had a wet room, I had a stair lift, which the council paid for, but because it's not bricks and mortar, they don't want to know.
It's not been out the house for well over a year.
Across from Jane lives Lynn and her 82-year-old husband Alec. They need a ramp installed outside their home after Alec lost his mobility. It would cost them £6,000, something they can't afford.
There's been a couple of times he's just said, I wish I was dead. He's nothing to get out of bed for because he can't get out the house. He'll come up through in the evening time, watch a couple of hours of television, and then it's back to bed again. He's just really, really down about it.
Park homes are mobile units, built in a factory, then assembled at a park home site and very rarely move. The current Housing Act in Scotland states council support can only be given to a permanent residence, excluding the likes of residential caravans and park homes. But in a letter from Scotland's Housing Minister to all council leaders, Paul McLennan stated local authorities have a duty to meet the needs of disabled residents, whatever their housing circumstances. He went on to urge councils to consider supporting requests for adaptations where feasible. For Gordon Morrison, who represents park home residents across Scotland, more clarity is needed.
What I don't want is people who are living here or in other parks to be stuck in their home or to be removed from that home and put in a bricks and mortar solely because they can't get adaptations.
So owners' big concern centres round what appears to be a lack of regulation when it comes to park homes. Some putting their entire life savings into buying one of these. Many on the basis it will be adapted to their needs, and it's not.
Compared to people buying a permanent residence, a bricks and mortar home, park home residents don't have the same protections and therefore are being treated as second-class citizens.
The Scottish Government says it will make recommendations on how to improve services, whilst Perth and Kinross Council says it appreciates how frustrating the situation will be, but says it has no scope to award grants. For people like Jane and Lynn, they can only hope some reforms are coming, so they can finally make the changes they need to live more comfortably in their own homes. Callum Clark, STV News.